Good morning. Good morning. It's Mary Joan here from the First Time Mom program. This isn't what I expected. And as I've been saying all along, you might be a second time mom or third time mom, and all of that is okay because motherhood, each and every time we have a new baby, can sort of surprise us and it can bring new challenges and new experiences that we might not have experienced in previous new baby time in our lives. So today, I'm not sure where you guys this whole pandemic. My heart has ached for all of you having babies during this time. Like, who would have thought this would be something you'd be experiencing, having a baby during a pandemic and just everything that that means. And as I think about all of you women having babies during this time, I can't help but think of the word loss. So there's so many tremendous losses that you're experiencing, which is heartbreaking. And it's really, really sad. And it's normal if you feel ripped off by this experience of having a baby in a pandemic. Everything looks so different. You know, having to think about going to the hospital to deliver your baby brings up a whole new sense of anxiety and fear and worry about getting sick, about all the restrictions that are different, and the fact that your family can't come to meet your precious new baby and you don't get to share that joy with them. For some people, that could be a blessing to have a boundary, to have this little protected time. But for many people, it's sort of a time of celebration when they want to share and have people meet their precious new family member. So much loss there. And then, of course, coming home with a new baby in the midst of a pandemic. Everything that I talk to moms about in terms of asking for help and accepting help is not available as easily and readily and can look quite different. So, again, another loss. And we have to get really creative about how to support women and new families when bringing home their babies in the face of this pandemic. But I want to tell you that I get it. I get it how much it sucks for you guys and that you're getting ripped off, and it's not fair. It's just not fair. And all of those other opportunities that you'd probably look forward to on maternity leave, going to mom and baby groups, maybe taking part in mommy and baby yoga, maybe doing some kind of swim lessons with babies, all these things that are designed to help foster a sense of connection and community for moms and babies aren't there, or they look very different. Some have perhaps had to shut down. Others have transitioned to Zoom, but most people will say it's not quite the same. And being in the four walls of your house day in and day out can be really hard. And getting the opportunity to get out used to be something that I really looked forward to. And the fact that you guys don't have that in the same way, again, is a massive loss. So I just want to tell you that I feel it. I know what you're going through. I know it's so hard. And it kind of reinforces the need to kind of really work hard to figure out how creatively we can support moms and be there to help them get through all of this. So we're all going to agree COVID sucks. We're all going to agree having a new baby during a lockdown really sucks. And I get it. So I do want to talk about, though, some ways to creatively try to manage. And we need to acknowledge it's not going to be quite as good as what it would be if we weren't on lockdown, but we have to work with the reality. And so we're going to move forward one tiny step at a time and think about what can we do to help moms be there for you and help you feel supported. So we're going to kind of go through a list of things that I've been talking to women about ever since the pandemic started. So I think it's really important. This one sounds so silly, but in this time of technology and messaging, I really want you to talk on the phone, or video chat, of course, is another great alternative. But I want you to talk in real time. Messaging and texting is great, but we lose that piece of the voice and being able to hear someone's voice, being able to pick up the tone of their voice. And I important, especially right now. So I want you to think about either calling or video chatting with someone and some of your people every single day. We need that type of connection. And if it can't be in person, then this is sort of the next best thing. So really focus on having some people that you're talking to every day. Something else I just want you to think about is keeping life easy. This is not a time to be putting tons of extra pressure on yourself. So perfectly fine to think about just easy, convenient, still kind of somewhat healthy meals, but just keeping things easy. Taking pressure off yourself that you're home, you should be making these lovely meals. No, you should just be feeding yourself as healthy as possible, but that can also be easy and convenient. So really think about how can you kind of make that part of your life a little bit easier. Some programs have shifted to being in an online format. So I think those are really great opportunities to still participate, even though it does not give you the opportunity to get out of your house and be physically with other moms. I think having the opportunity to take part and have a sense of community in some mom and baby groups that are online is a really great thing to help you get through right now. Something I think is really important is, especially if you have a partner, is really being intentional about setting up times where you each have time to be off duty as a parent. So making it like a really clear agreement that, Saturday mornings from 10 to 12 is my time. And so that's your time to do whatever it is that's going to help fill you up. And your partner will be kind of on baby duty. And likewise, I really encourage you to then be intentional to set some time for your partner to also get some downtime where he or she can go off and do their thing. Because right now, if it's we're in lockdown, so really it's the people in your household. So it's really looking at how can the two of you support each other and really create those breaks and opportunities to kind of recharge your battery a little bit. So, but make it clear, make it intentional, set a time, and do your very best to keep to that. If you have sort of a little bit of a larger bubble, because sometimes, I think we need to look at the benefits or perhaps the risk to mental health versus the risks to exposure to the virus. And I take this virus very seriously, but I also take mental health impacts and compromise very seriously as well. So there may be a person, perhaps your parents, someone close to you who is being very, very careful with the guidelines and restrictions, and they may be someone that you're utilizing for some support. And if that's the case, once again, be really intentional about when they're going to help you and how they're going to help you to get the very most out of it. So I do want to acknowledge these are unusual times and you're being asked to do things that aren't fair. And we're going to work together to try to help you get through this the best way possible. I really want to support you as well. And I have a Facebook group for first-time moms. This isn't what I expected. And it's for any mom who would like to have a sense of community, who would like to have access to me to be able to ask some questions and to get some support and to be part of a community of women where we are supporting each other. So sign up, become a part of that. I want to be there for you. I want to support you, and I want to help you get through this. I will look forward to seeing you next week. Bye for now.